The next thing we're going to do is apply some effects to really give this some punch. Right now it's two-dimensional, it's flat, laying on there. We're going to make it look kind of cool. At the bottom of your layers palette, bottom right-hand corner, you're going to click Effects. Click that. And we're going to start with bevel and emboss. We're not going to go through all of these. We're only going to do 3. You'll click bevel and emboss, and your layer style menu will show up. And I'm going to click the title bar, and I'm going to move it out of the way so I can see the changes as I make them. So bevel and emboss is clicked. It's dark to show that we can work on that. You're going to use these 3 sliders. You're going to click and hold. And as you move them, you will see some slight changes that they make. Depth, size, you can whack these out back and forth, however you want to get it the way you want it. And then when you've got it the way you want it, you're going to click OK. And it takes that change. You're going to go back to the effects menu. And this time you're going to choose stroke. Stroke puts an outline around your letters, and you can see it applies a thin one, and it's black right now. If you want to change the color of your stroke, you can. Let's make mine red up here, and now I have a red stroke. To change the stroke size, how thick it is, you're going to click and hold the size menu. And I mean, you can make it super thick, which I don't recommend. You just want to make the letters show up better. That's what you want people's attention to go to. You don't want it to go to the big fat outline that's around it. You want them to pay attention to what you're writing. So that looks good to me. If you want to play with the opacity, you can click and hold, and it just kind of fades it out a little bit or makes it super sharp color. You like it? Click OK. You're going to go back to the effects menu, lower right hand corner, EFF, and we're going to go to drop shadow. And the effects menu shows up again. Drop shadow is checked and chosen. And drop shadow puts a shadow underneath your words. It looks like it lifts up off the page. We're going to play with distance, spread, and size first before we play with let's play with opacity. All the way to the right will make it really dark. And as you move it to the left, and you may have to be patient with this, it will fade it out a little bit. Distance. Click and hold the distance slider, and it pulls the shadow away from your words. You want the shadow to be underneath your words a little bit. If you pull it too far away, it looks like a second set of words, and it just gets things confused. It gets in the way of your letters. So you want to pull it away. Spread, click and hold that to see what it does. As you move it to the right, it kind of spreads it out, and you can see it's making the lines on the edge of your drop shadow sharp or fuzzy. And then the size slider will spread it out. So you can spread it out a little bit. You want people to see it, so you don't want to spread it too far. If you don't like where it's laying down, on the angle, on this radius on the circle, you click and hold the radius, and you can move it around your word and get it exactly where you want it. I kind of liked where it was before, so I'm going to leave it hopefully I'll get it just about where it was. You'll click OK. All right, and that's all the effects we're going to apply on your word today. Now we're going to save it. We're going to save it 2 different ways. So first of all, we're going to go up to the File menu in the top left-hand corner, and you're going to click it, and you get a menu, and you want to go down to Save as PSD. This is PSD stands for Photoshop document. You want to click that and save it, and it will download it. And downloads, you'll see in the lower left-hand corner, text, my name, PSD. And now you're going to go back up to the File menu, and you want to go to Export As, and you want to go to JPEG, JPG. And you click that, and you get this menu. What you see here is a zoomed-in version. You can zoom back out if you wish to see the whole thing, but you already know what it looks like. You want to take your quality slider. Yours is probably down here somewhere. click and hold it, move it to 100% to maximize the number of pixels, and you want to click Save. And it will show you that it's downloaded in the lower left-hand corner. Now you're going to go to one of these two little upward pointing arrows. You'll click it, and you want to click Show in Folder, and you will see them in your downloads folder. It takes you right where they are, and you'll see the finished copy is the JPEG, and you'll see the PSD file, which you can't see the work because that's the way it saves it.